Lead poisoning is said to take place when lead builds up in the body, often over several months or years. However, even small amounts of lead can cause serious health problems. Children under 6 are the most vulnerable, severely affecting their mental and physical development. At very high levels, lead poisoning can be fatal.
If the nervous system is affected, the first symptom may be just being irritable, restless. Then you lose concentration. You are not very attentive, and things get worse. You may get mentally disturbed.
But the signs and symptoms only start to show when dangerous amounts have been accumulated. Loss of appetite, weight loss, sluggishness and fatigue, and learning difficulties are some of the other signs. Mothers who are exposed to lead may have miscarriages or stillbirth, and in men it can lead to low sperm count. In industrialized countries, symptoms of lead poisoning would be easily recognized, unlike here in Uganda where doctors might not easily tell the signs.
It affects many systems. Someone may just come with abdominal pain or diarrhea, and you may not think of lead poisoning. You may think of an infection. Somebody may come with being irritable, very restless. So the doctor has to think very widely.
In developed countries like the United States, lead-based paint and lead-contaminated dust in older buildings are the most common sources of lead poisoning in children.
Many factories dealing with the lead are supposed to extract it and recycle it for reuse. The most common one would be the battery manufacturers, battery industries, because batteries contain a lot of lead.
Other sources include contaminated air, water, soil, some toys and cosmetics. In Uganda, however, leaded fuel and paint are some of the main sources of lead contamination.
Every one of us is breathing in some lead. So we are getting low dose toxicity from lead. So if you are living in the city all the time with the heavy traffic, you are more likely to get lead poisoning than somebody who lives in a village.
You know, when you take your car for servicing, the waste petrol in most of our third world garages is just let through into the soil, finds its way into the lake, and when this water is drunk, it can also lead to lead poisoning.
People working with paint are the most at risk of poisoning, but they can also carry it on their clothes and expose it to their families. Contamination may also come from older water pipes, which were made of lead. Lead waste can also be absorbed into the food chain.
Because the yams are in the swamps, and this waste oil gets into the swamps, and the yams, for one reason or another, tend to concentrate it.
In many developed countries, lead has been banned in the manufacture of paints and water pipes. Although industries have come up in Uganda to recycle waste so that it doesn't get into the environment, experts say the regulation is still not enough. Anna Tukunda, NTV.